It's yet another major escalation in the Russia-Ukraine war that's only 3 days shy of completing 1,000 days. The outgoing US President Joe Biden has for the first time given a green light to Kyiv to use long-range ATACMS missiles for the limited strikes, as he called it, hundreds of kilometers inside the Russian territory. Well, my colleague Umashankar gets us this report from Ukraine.
I am in Ukrainian capital Kyiv, and behind me are those Russian tanks and armored vehicles which were destroyed by Ukrainian army during invasion of Kyiv in February-March 2022. The Russia-Ukraine war has dragged now on for 1,000 days, and in the meantime, US President Joe Biden has given Ukraine permission to use long-range missile against Russia. This means that now Ukraine will be able to attack the interior areas of Russia through the Army tactical missile system provided by the US. Ukrainian President Zelensky had been demanding this for a long time, but US was not giving the permission. There was a fear that doing so could further intensify the war. Therefore, for the first 2 years of the war, the US didn't give a permission to Ukraine to use the Army tactical missile system against Russia. In February this year, President Joe Biden decided secretly to give a missile system to Ukraine, and Ukraine received a consignment of these missiles in April. When Zelensky met Joe Biden in Washington last September, he presented the victory plan which he had already presented before the Ukrainian parliament. Information came out through sources that Zelensky presented a list of Russian targets which Ukraine wants to hit with the long-range missiles. And now that permission has been granted, Zelensky has said that a lot of being said in the media, but an attack is not made with the words. These things are not announced. The missiles will speak for themselves. So clear-cut message to Russia. The range of these missiles has been reported to be up to 100 kilometers or 62 miles. However, Ukraine does not have a large stockpile of such missiles. So some experts believe that Ukraine will not get benefited much militarily from this. Then there is also the matter of whether the newly elected President Trump continues this decision or stops it once he comes into the power. But at present, the situation is that Ukraine will now want to give a befitting reply to the way Russia has increased the attack on Ukraine in recent days. At least 7 people were killed, dozens were injured in Russia's drone and missile attacks on Saturday and Sunday. And Ukraine's energy sectors have suffered very heavy damage, and challenges have increased in this cold. Experts say that the Ukraine also wants to take revenge by targeting Russia's energy bases. Also, Russia has deployed about 50,000 soldiers in Kursk so that the Ukrainian army can be driven away from there. Several thousand soldiers in this area are from North Korea. America has also not liked it, so Ukraine has been allowed to use long-range missiles. Ukraine's occupation of the Kursk region is important because it can be used for a bargain in a possible peace agreement. Before leaving here, Ukraine will want to remove Russia's occupation of its area, which Russia has annexed. The attitude of the newly elected President of America, Donald Trump, on Biden's this decision is also important, who has talked about stopping the Ukraine-Russia war within 24 hours' time. Russia will become more aggressive due to this decision of Biden. This is sure to give a setback to the Trump's efforts to establish peace. Donald Trump's son, Donald Trump Jr., has tweeted that the military-industrial complex is working to ensure World War III before his father has a chance to establish peace.